are you guys doing today? I missed you so much. Today we have a very special video. We have loaded breadfruit nachos, you guys. Now this was originally supposed to be breadfruit tacos, but I cut the breadfruit incorrectly, so I had to turn it into nachos. So basically what I did was, breadfruit is something that is like a fruit that grows on the trees here, and you can find them in your backyard. Some people have the breadfruit tree. It just depends. So you can get breadfruit off the tree. It has like a, I can see why they call it breadfruit, because it does remind you of like a bread. It has like a sweet bread note to it. It's very delicious. And it reminds you of a potato. Actually, you can boil it, fry it, you can roast it. You can find it in Jamaica, you can find it in the Caribbean. Okay, so that's what I used here. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and I will put a picture somewhere around here of what it looks like in its natural form. But I pretty much made nachos with that, and you can actually cut it and do tacos, but I didn't cut it correctly, so I had to turn it into nachos. So I fried the breadfruit. I also made a kind of like a coleslaw to go on the top, which is, okay, so we got the breadfruit, and then I stewed chickpeas. So chickpeas is gonna give me that girth, it's gonna give me that meaty, make me feel like I'm having meat or something like that, but it just is the beans. I stewed them in tomato sauce and homemade tomato sauce, and I made it spicy. I also made a coleslaw with tomatoes, onion, cabbage, cucumbers, and I seasoned it. I added lemon, salt, pepper, cayenne. I also added peppers, and I also have jalapenos on the top, and you know, my seasonings. Then I also made this cream drizzle that you're gonna, like, you probably can't see it on the top, but I made like a creamy sauce to go and drizzle on the top, and that's made out of chickpeas, lemon juice, salt, pepper, chickpea water, and I think that's it. And coconut milk. I think I added coconut milk, yes. Now you guys know that I am vegan. I hope you guys are enjoying these vegan meals. I am in the process of creating a book for you guys, a vegan book with all these delicious foods that I'm eating, recipes. You can find it. It's coming very, very soon, you guys. I've been working really hard on it, so don't worry. It's basically going to be veganism made easy, and to heal your body from many different ailments that we might have. And just a fresh start. Veganism has done that for me. I will tell you guys my testimony once I bring the book out, but not right now. So yes, you guys, and I have water on the side, and then I also have this hot sauce that is really, really good. It's called hot pepper sauce. Very hot. I don't think it's very hot to me. It's good enough. It does the job. And I think I just got bit by something, and I have my water here on the side. All right, you guys, so let me say my blessing and let's get into this meal. Father, thank you so much for this food that I'm about to receive. I ask that it's some nourishment to my body. Bless the ones who do not have, in Jesus' precious name, amen. All right, you guys, let's get into this. I'm ready. I want you guys to hear this crunch real quick. I hope you guys can hear that. But I pretty much fried it. Wow. That is so good, you guys. That's fresh vegetables, fresh onion, chickpea. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. You guys, coming here was my first time. Mmm. 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 Oh. Mmm. Come in here. To Barbados. Was my first time. Mmm. Oh my God, y'all. I just want to eat. Mmm. It's spicy. It's yummy. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's like I'm trying to get a good piece with the beans and stuff on it. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. I don't know what to call it. You guys have to help me. Tropical, oh my gosh, I just looked at one of the trees in my yard and I just thought about tropical nachos. I don't know because it's so colorful and pretty too. Tropical nachos, what do we call it? You guys have to help me with the name because it doesn't remind me of anything Mexican. It doesn't, I've never tasted anything like this, but it is really, really, really good. Coming to Barbados and having breadfruit was my absolute first time ever having breadfruit. We don't have, I mean, I'm not gonna say we don't have, because every time I say we don't have something in America, y'all be tearing me up, saying yes we do. Where I live, I have never seen breadfruit. Now, I did hear somebody say that you can get it at like a Caribbean store in Florida or something like that. Like if you live in a tropical area, you might be able to find it. Or if you go to like a Puerto Rican store or something like that. You might be able to find it. Breadfruit. It's so good. You can replace potatoes with this. You can replace French fries with this. It's just, it reminds me of a potato. Anything that you can do with a potato, you can do with breadfruit. No, this is really good. I'm not kidding. Breadfruit makes me sleepy. If I eat a lot of it, it makes me sleepy. Whew. And this portion of the nachos that I made is not a full breadfruit. You're not going hungry. If you have a breadfruit tree, or if you have access to breadfruit, you are not going hungry. Very filling. It's so good, y'all. And it's so good. So, so good. Mmm. But how are you guys? I hope you're all doing incredible. I'm doing incredible. I appreciate you guys' support. Oh, excuse me. Oh, compliments to the chef. I hope you all are doing incredible. I hope you all are enjoying these videos. To be honest with you guys, I was nervous doing something like this, like being a vegan and having this type of platform, because like, I don't know, like I just like good food. I don't like anything boring. I like to enjoy my food, and I also want to give you guys the best content as well. Mm. 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 I really do. So I was nervous. Like, this is a whole new journey for me. This is something new for me. And for me to be being a vegan for 2 months and being so consistent with it. Like, I mean, I think when I was like 19, I tried being a vegan, but not for long. And I was feeling weak and brittle. And I just stopped doing it because I just felt like it wasn't working for me. But veganism is so much more. It's so much more than just eating like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. You can really make it your own and get creative. And me, you guys know I'm a creative person. You know I don't like nothing boring. And then especially being a vegan now, my food has to look incredible. Like, it has to be pleasing to the eye, 100%. Or I can't even eat it. Mm. Mm. It's really, really good. You can do whatever you want. You can put guacamole on it. Let's get creative. Mm. Oh God, it is so good, y'all. It's not, it doesn't remind me of anything. It really doesn't remind me of anything I've ever had before, honestly. But it's so good. It is so good. And it's perfect. Like, it tastes better. Mm. So before I came to Barbados, I was living with my grandmother, and I used that time to serve my grandparents. I cooked, I cleaned, I served, and my food was looking so good. Not only did I cook them their regular food, but I was cooking my food. My food was looking so good, they wanted to try it. And you guys, I came up with so many amazing vegan creations. I can't wait to show you guys. I cannot wait for my barrel to get here, because I have not been able to find heart of palm or jackfruit. I'm not saying that it's not here, but I have not been able to find it. There is a recipe that I know for a fact, if you guys made this, you would be like so blown away. Mm. Mm. And this hot sauce is good. It's not really spicy to me. Mm. You guys, this is good. So all my food was looking so good, and everybody in the house was tasting it. So I created so many different recipes, and so I'm working on the book now for you guys. The book will be out in a couple of months, but I just thank God. I really thank God. Like, honestly, something that just started out with me just being, with just me just fasting, it has birthed a whole new lifestyle, like a whole new diet, different ideas, healthy stuff. You know, I have a testimony. I can't share it yet. I'm telling you guys, I have a testimony. I cannot share it with you guys yet. But I'm telling you, we've heard it all before so many times. When you change your diet is probably, I don't know, I don't want to just put out a random number or anything like that, no crazy statistic, but I would definitely say that diet is everything. Now you can definitely, I'm not preaching to the choir or anything like that, because I've made a living off of eating whatever I wanted to eat. But diet is so huge. Our diet, what we put into our body, is so huge when it comes to all types of stuff. When you want to lose weight, whether you want to heal yourself, you can heal yourself. You can heal yourself by what you eat, you guys. That's real. It's real. If you stop eating certain things, your body starts turning back to the way that it's supposed to go. And you can absolutely heal yourself, heal your body. Fasting does wonders for the body. It really does. And I'm not just making this up. That is the truth. You know? I had a conversation with this guy when I went to the market. And he saw my cart and everything that I was getting in my cart. He was like, are you a vegan? Like, why do you, do you not eat meat or anything? I was like, yes, I'm a vegan. I'm actually a new vegan. And he said, do you know that I used to struggle with erectile dysfunction? Because he saw all the watermelon in my cart. He said, did you know that watermelon can help restore a man's genitals? And like, if he has like erectile dysfunction? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, you guys. I just started eating watermelon when I went to Nigeria. The watermelon looked so beautiful in Nigeria. I had never in my life seen a watermelon so pretty, so pinkish, reddish. I wanted to eat it. It looked like candy and I wanted to eat it. It looked like candy, which it is. It's nature's candy. So I think honestly and truthfully that's where everything honestly started for me, like the health stuff, when I was in Nigeria, because I'm eating all of these fruit. Like, I had my first soursop. I had never tasted a soursop ever in my life. Soursop is like one of my top 3 favorite fruits now. And I have soursop. I have access to soursop here in Barbados. Soursop is healing, you guys. Soursop is a fruit that can kill cancer cells. You can even just drink the leaves. I have a soursop tree in my yard. I have the leaves. I can pull the leaves off and make a tea. And It is a fact. That is the truth. I'm not giving any medical advice or anything like that, but that is a fact. Soursop, and why can't we find soursop? Why is soursop so hard to find in America? Soursop kills cancer cells. That is the truth. Watermelon is detoxifying and it literally cleanses your body. I could not believe a fruit that I thought I didn't like, and I never ate it because I thought I didn't like it. I tasted it in Nigeria, and now you guys, I love watermelon. And I'm very strict. It has to have the ones that have the black seeds in it. I even love the seeds. And you know what? And it started making me think, like, they know what's good for our body. They know what's good for us to have, what's good for us to eat. And for many, many years, they disrespected black people when it came to the watermelon, eating watermelon. So it would be some black people that didn't even want to eat watermelon because they don't want to be made out as a mockery for eating watermelon and liking watermelon. That is like the running joke that black people like watermelon fried chicken and grape soda or grape juice or whatever like that. And for many, many years, I never liked watermelon. And I tried it and I could not believe what it did to my body. Do you think maybe sometimes they want you to not eat certain stuff because it actually is your superfood, like something that you absolutely should be eating and consuming? I encourage you, if you don't like watermelon, honey, force yourself to eat that watermelon. Make it as a juice. You can juice it. You can put some lemon in it. That's delicious. If you blend that watermelon up, watermelon is like 90-something% water anyway. So you blend that up, add some lemon or lime to it, and drink it like that. You don't have to worry about eating it. Just drink it. Please, you guys, I beg you guys, eat watermelon. Especially as a black person, eat watermelon. Eat watermelon. Eat a lot of watermelon. It does stuff to your skin. I couldn't believe what it was doing to my skin. I can't believe what it was doing to my insides, flushing me out, making me regular. You know, it literally washes your body. It's like a washer. You don't even have to drink any water. If you just can't consume watermelon, you don't even have to you don't even have to have any other fluid. Literally just eat watermelon. Now, if you guys have a special diet or anything like that, if you're like on dialysis or anything like that, and you have to watch out for your fluid intake, then that's a different story. But I'm just saying, people who think that they don't like watermelon, there's nothing wrong with you, medically wrong with you or anything like that, and you are okay to eat watermelon, you're not allergic to it or anything like that, please, even if you don't like it, I really would love for you guys to eat more watermelon. I'm telling you guys, I was eating so much watermelon on my fast. I just couldn't believe what it did for my body. And I just can't believe what veganism has done for my body. It has done wonders. You know, I'm not trying to convert nobody to be a vegan or anything like that. I'm just telling you my own personal testimony and what it's done for me and what it's done for my body. I love it. Is meat bad to eat? No, I don't think so. Do we eat too much meat as Americans? Yes, I do think that we overindulge and we eat too much meat. We eat so much, and then you have to question whether it's safe. There's nothing wrong with eating meat. The issue comes in when they're injecting it with all this stuff. You don't know what they're injecting it with. You go to the grocery store, you think it's fresh, you don't know how fresh it is. They could have tore the label off or put, you know, that meat that's in the grocery store and they got all that seasoning on it. Why do you think they put seasoning on it? Because it was already going bad, and they cover it up with that seasoning to try to try to keep it a little bit fresh. And it's already old. It's just stuff like that that made me come to the realization about what I'm putting in my body and how my body is a temple. And I have to fill it with good things and let it run properly. You know what I mean? And my prayer was, Father, please allow me to successfully do this and love it and be satisfied. There's nothing worse than eating something and you're not satisfied. That's like the worst feeling, having food and you're not satisfied. So my prayer was, God, please allow me to be satisfied in what I do and love it and enjoy it. And I really do, you guys. I'm creating the like delicious stuff where people got their plate and they looking at mine. They got their plate and they looking at mine wanting to throw their plate away and eat my food. I'm not condemning anybody. Eat what you want to eat. But also be mindful of what you eat and put in your body. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself through your diet. This is a good piece right here. And I know that you can heal yourself because I've healed myself. I have really healed myself. The healing truly started when I went to Nigeria. I'm eating soursop, watermelon, all this stuff. I told you guys that I had a cyst on my left ovary. This is when I started raising an eyebrow about a lot of things, about my diet, about things. I had a cyst on my left ovary that would not go away. And I think it might have ruptured one time, or it might have came back or something, because I was it put me in the hospital. But every time, so what was happening was I was not coming on my menstrual. Mind you, I've always been somebody who's been regular. Never had an issue with my menstrual, my cycle. Always on time, ovulation, whole 9 yards. Never had an issue. And then one day it just turns off. It turns off for 4 months. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I went to the doctor, and then they was telling me, well, it started messing up. The cyst is what made it start messing up. And then it just turned off completely. And then the doctor was like, it's the cyst. It's not really anything we can do about it. It would have to rupture, or it would have to do this, that, and the third. And so what was happening, my menstrual was off, but it felt like I was coming on every month. And I had severe pain on my left side. It was that ovary, I guess it was inflamed. I don't know what was going on. Something was going on, but it was just a mess. So then, it's time for me to get ready to go to Nigeria for the first time. And my menstrual came on by itself, no problem. But then it turned off again. Like, it was just like on and off, on and off. So then when I went to Nigeria, I tried, for the second time, I tried, my menstrual was okay when I was in Nigeria. For, I guess, the food that I was eating, it was fine. And the fact that I had soursop, like I said, I was having all these different vegetables and fruits that I never had before. And then when I came back, it was messing up again. When I came back from Nigeria, it was messing up again. And then I went back to Nigeria, and from the time that I went back to Nigeria the second time, I didn't have no issues. I had no issues. And then this is all, like I said, it's diet. It's everything to do with diet. And the fruits that I'm consuming. I was eating more watermelon. I had soursop. My husband gave me a cola nut. And my menstrual came on within 24 hours. Mind you, it had been backed up. It had been on and off. I don't know when it's coming. I'm irregular at this point. So, and then I even further began to realize and understand when I went on my 30-day raw vegan. That is when I saw the biggest change in my body. Like, not even just physically of losing weight. I'm talking about internally. I knew something internal was happening when I was looking at, when I would go to the bathroom, number one and number two. I could not believe it. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then even my cycle, I had no pain. I used to have like pain, and I knew that it was the cyst still there. I would have pain every time. So when the cyst first made itself known, I had issues with my menstrual. Okay, so then once I completely went raw vegan, I have from the time I went raw vegan, which was June 1st, I have not had that pain. Even when my period was coming back and being normal again, I still had that pain. And I was just like, gosh, like, is this what I'm gonna have to deal with, like, forever? I never used to have this pain. But there's no pain, you guys. Like, I've healed myself. There's no pain. I don't even have any cramps, you guys. Like, when my menstrual comes on, I don't even have any cramps. Like, I just get that feeling where it's like, okay, my period's coming. And then there's no cramps, there's no pain, there's no crazy heavy bleeding. I never had any crazy heavy bleeding to begin with, but there's no crazy heavy bleeding. It's normal. Everything is normal. Ovulation, I mean, I see it every month. It's no issue. No issue, no issue, no issue. And I'm so grateful. And that's just one of the many testimonies of what is done for my body physically. Oh. So, I know a lot of y'all might be dealing with some things in your body. Endometriosis, PCOS, any different thing like that. I started thinking that, man, do I have endometriosis? What's going on? Like, I was in pain. I was scared too. But everything kept coming back normal in my blood test. But I knew something wasn't right. But try it out, you guys. I'm not telling nobody to be a vegan, but maybe just add more fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. You could do smoothies, you could do juicing. Even if you just twice a week do like vegetables, no meat, maybe twice a week or something like that. Just to give yourself a little break, just to cleanse your body out. Sometimes you really need a cleanse. Watermelon will do that, cleanse you. Eat a whole watermelon, eat it, eat the whole thing. And enjoy yourself, and go to the bathroom and let it wash you out and let it clean you. That man said he was having erectile dysfunction. And that's gotta be a really terrible feeling when you can't please your spouse. Because you can't get up. That sucks. You know? And I feel for any man that might go through something like that. So, he said watermelon worked for him, so. I don't know, you guys. I'm not a doctor. I can only tell you my experience or what I've heard from other people. But this lifestyle, this diet, eating like this has done wonders for my body. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Just in every way. My energy, my mental clarity. Everything that has to do with being, just operating as the best human being that you can operate. It has done that for me, and it's done wonders. So yeah, feeling good mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally has a lot to do with what you put in your body. It's the truth. You can even just be like, you know what, I'm not going to drink any more soda. I'm just going to go 30 days without drinking soda. Make small changes. It doesn't have to be overnight. It doesn't have to be cold turkey. You can make small changes. And a lot of us are addicted to sugar. Addicted. It is an addiction. That sugar stuff is an addiction, you guys. I used to feel like I have to have chocolate every month, every time around that time of month, because I'd be addicted to it. I was craving it. Zero. zero craving, zero addiction, zero anything of the sort. And I'm satisfied. I'm not starving myself. I'm not eating anything that I don't want to eat. I'm very happy with what I eat every day. And I'm just going to show you guys what I eat, what I come up with. And I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I don't feel stuffed. I feel like I could go out and do something. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel like I can't do anything. So that's a good feeling as well. But I love you guys so much. I hope this inspires you guys to try something new. Eat more vegetables. Eat watermelon. I love you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye. Mwah.